out. Let's see what's a good start here, buds. Five lights and away we go, but it's people not moving for some reason. Do we have a lobby glitch? No, we do not. We're off in Monza. Here we go. It seems an okay start from Legion right now, still leading the pack. He's gonna go side by side. Oh, is it gonna go free wide into turn one? Will we see a move by Crimson? Yes, we will. Oh, but Philo goes off the track and needing a 5-second penalty for corner cutting. He's gonna move down or still stay up with the grid at the moment. Crimson, Legion, and Philo doing a free wide into turn one right away, and we go for turn one without any carnage. But will we see more carnage as we go to turn three here?
Oh, it just missed.
Maybe, depending what his strat is. And we're underway again after the virtual safety car ends. And coming into turn one, let's see who we can catch. We're going side by side from Mercedes and Sonny here. Dragon will get the move done. He's found himself 9 positions since the start of the race here. And it's excellent driving by him. Oh, I'm excited to see what he can do here. He's having a very excellent start. Legion having a terrible start. He's finding himself already quite a bit behind the leaders as he would want to be, and I still cannot get Rebels.
Here we go from Sony. I'm getting the slipstream of Philoctetus going towards the inside. Are they going to make a move? He's definitely going for the move into turn one. Will he make it stick? It's
I think he will. Oh, they're tapping wheels.
Still side by side.
I think Philo will have it back. No, it depends who's better exit. It's going to be Crimson who picks up the lead in Monza at the moment. I don't think they're going to do it.
I personally would stay out, man.
Yeah. Oh, JC. Okay, I see you. Mr. Cheeky right there. It looks like he was going to go in the pits. What is going on? Yeah, they are very wide right now. What is going on, guys?
JC has got major front wing damage. That is a big blow for JC. What happened there?
Yeah, this is the move. Wow, that's in a very early braking by Dragon, who is going to attack him right away, and he'll actually get past him with a better exit.
Ooh, as the Red Bull Sunny makes a move towards the inside of Plendo, and they make contact.
He'll make it stick at the moment. Now Plender has to worry about Dragon, who actually he goes on the gravel again, and that's going to put Dragon in front of him now. And Sonny going to make a move on Bowman now for 4th position. They're going to go side by side into turn one, but I believe Bowman will take it up right now. Oh god, it's like insane.
This comes back at him. He's getting the RS on him. He's going to go for the move towards turn one.
This is the final lap here. Final lap. Move by Neons for the win. Let's see what Crimson can respond. He goes, oh, they're going to tap. They're going to go very aggressive now. Oh,
last lap of the race.
Oh, and Crimson kind of loses it, but so does Neon. What the? Oh, he has it. I think Neon's going to have it.
On the outside, he can only look at how he's passing him down.
Oh, that's...
He's going to make the final move. Is Crimson going to do the slingshot towards the inside or not?
I think, yeah, Neon has it. This is your race winner here. Neon race. Does he have any penalties still? He does not. Neon takes the win in Monza. Will we see now? No frets. Oh, I don't think no frets. He lost 3 seconds somehow. I don't think no frets has it anymore.
Absolutely brilliant, man.
That was brilliant.
And the Schiller.
Hey guys. Welcome, and apparently we got started really quick, and welcome to SLR Tier 3. I am Van Beach, joined by co-commentator Wimpy.
Hello and good evening. I'm back.
Yep, and we have a very interesting race tonight. It's going to be in Singapore, one of the longest tracks for 50% at least. So we're going to be around a 50-minute race, I believe. And we're going to see how the drivers deal with fatigue as they drive in this very difficult track for sure. Is the street circuit.
Yeah, and I heard a birdie whistle. Apparently it's going to be soaking wet in the race.
Soaking wet. I hope not.
Let's see what happens. We never know.
Yeah, I'm going to turn up the game a little bit because I apparently have it too low sometimes. So hopefully this is going to be much better for you guys. If you can hear the game or not, just let me know in the chat and I'll try to turn it up. Or Wimpy or me, you know. Anything. And let's see what the strategies will be today. I believe it's going to be a medium to hard, but we might see some people try to pull a soft to hard as well. I did see people discussing that in the channels. And okay, so something new. Someone is actually exiting the pits really quick. Normally we have to wait like a minute. But I believe that's going to be Sunny coming out on his debut Tier 3 race, who just got the permanent seat alongside Gerla, and I believe someone else who you might know who that was. Wimpy.
Yeah, it's Sunny, Gurla, and Bowman. Those are the 3 guys making their Tier 3 debut tonight as permanent. They have fair and square, and there's permanent.
Oh, and we already have someone who hit the wall. That's going to be Gerla immediately.
Oh no!
Coming out of turn 2, I believe, hitting the wall. And something to keep a note here. Oh wait, 2 people already retired? No Frets and Dragon? Did they have a ban that I was not aware of?
I'm unaware of that though. Don't think so. Yeah, look.
We also have 2 people as reserves, Ward Up and Daro 5G, so we'll see how they do as well.
Yeah, and also we have Asilo and what is his name? Shakalaka.
Oh yeah.
Those are the 4 reserves from Tier 4 joining us tonight on track. So yeah, let's hope everything goes well. It's Singapore, anything can happen. Very dangerous track.
And
I reckon we're probably gonna see about 3 or 4 safety cars tonight. What do you?
Yeah, I mean, it just depends. I mean, Tier 3 is normally pretty safe, I would say, but it has gotten a little bit more intense in terms of battle drives. Or no, wait, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just woke up. Battles between drivers. And
yeah, sorry. Just to help you out there, JQR and Twitch both have qualifying bans. That's why they have retired.
Yeah.
That explains.
And let's see, someone's gonna get started on a hot lap here. I think it's gonna be Fortune Hunter. Yep, Fortune Hunter is gonna start the first hot lap here on hard. Let's see as he comes into turn 1, goes into first gear into turn 2. It's a pretty fast exit out of there. Comes into the first DRS straight. He's having a pretty decent lap so far. Doesn't quite hit the apex as cleanly as he wants here.
Yeah, sorry, another guy that has to also serve a qualifying ban whenever he's gonna race again is Stugs. But due to some technical issues, I believe he is not racing tonight. He's having some problems with his wheel or controller. I'm not sure which one. But so he's the other guy.
Fortune Hunter misses the apex on the hairpin, and that's going to hurt his time a little bit. And you are right, Bugs will have to serve a quali ban. And something else about missing drivers here. Mozzie Gaming, this is his last race ban, I believe, so we'll see him next week in Russia.
Yeah, pretty interesting is some guys are running their outlaps on hards. I believe the strat here is soft hard, if I'm not mistaken. So
I would say the safer one would be medium hard, but I mean, people were discussing softs, and oh, Fortune Hunter hits the wall coming out of the last turn there, and let's see what his time will be as he crosses the line for the first time. A 40.8, I believe it can be beatable for sure, and let's see what people do as Son goes 39.9 as my game lags for a second there. We do have a couple people on soft runs, Daro, Isalo, Shaka, Word Up, so pretty much all these reserves.
yeah, as Ashwin says in chat, softs they just fall off after 3 or 4 laps. Mediums to hard is definitely the way to go. So I guess all those hard runners at the moment will be going for a medium final qualifying run. But yeah, it's definitely medium to hard, the safer way, like you said.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And I'm on board with Tupac at the moment. Looking at the map, it says he set a purple sector in Sector 2, so I'm curious to see what his actual time will be, as he's in the middle of Sector 3 right now. He's going to catch up to a Red Bull, I believe, who's going to let him pass.
I will have to wait and see that. Just another thing, do you maybe have a tire strat with you that you can pop up for us? Which we can have a look at? If you do have one by the hand, you always have this lovely sexy graphic that you put up for tires or strategies for the race.
unfortunately, my thing is kind of broken. My computer, like some of my files aren't showing up, so I won't be able to show it up on screen. Unfortunately, finding the highlights was hard enough for me. I'm sorry, guys. I will have it up next week for sure. Just know that
This Homo says, sorry, this Homo on chat says pray for Doro. Welcome to tier 3, man.
Tupaka gets the fastest lap with a grid penalty for Limitrix. What happened there? Collision of JC, and JC, where is he? He's on an outlap. He's in the beginning of sector 1. It's very odd. He doesn't look like he had any issues. And
I don't know what happened there with the Mintrix. I was trying to spot something, but I didn't pick up anything.
Trying to catch some drivers who haven't set any laps here. Neon Rays, who I believe won Monza's race last week, setting a purple sector in sector 1 on one lap old hards. Let's see what he can do here as he almost overshoots that turn right there. Doesn't cross the line though, so he's good. Let's see how he comes into the hairpin now. One of the more tougher corners for sure.
Yeah, no, so people in chat, let us know, who do you guys think will win this race today? I think that's a very, how can I say, very weird question to ask on this track at this very moment of qualifying, but let us know, who do you think is possible of winning this race today? It's going to be very interesting because we do have some new guys in the race as well, so let's see. But let us know in chat, who do you think? We already have Mozzie Gaming saying Crimsonium, his teammate.
Definitely, Crimson will definitely be a favorite for sure. Neon Rays as well, but of course you always have the new people who can always show up ready to race as well. And speaking of it, Philo puts in the fastest lap on soft, so I wonder if that's beatable on mediums, because if it's not, he's gonna have to start on softs probably, because I don't think he'll exit the top 10 with that time.
Yeah.
And I want to see. I want to see one of these medium runners do a lap here, so I'm going to be on board with Daro 5G as he starts his hot lap on those mediums.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see what Dara can do. Goes a little bit wide on turn 1, but let's see how it goes. Just to get back, our championship leader currently is still Mr. Crimsonium. Is well in the lead with 185, 186 points, if I'm not mistaken. Followed by, is it Neon Raisin? Just get back to that. Yeah, Neon Raisin second with 111 points. No Thread in third place currently with 108. And then shortly after that, it's 101 points for Legion in P4 and Corrosion on P5, 95.
Oh my god. Wimpy, I completely forgot. I forgot to put on the telemetry. For me and the stream. That's how you know.
Sorry about that, guys. Van Beats had some issues with his computer just before we started stream, and
yeah, I'll turn it on after quali for sure. While we're loading into that during the formation. We don't exactly need to see what tire wear people are having in quali. And Dario actually pulling in one purple sector at the moment. He's doing a pretty excellent job in that Ferrari at the moment, so let's see what time he can set himself on with those mediums. Will he get past a 37.4? I don't know, let's find out as he comes into sector 3, this little bridge part. I'm sure we'll see a lot of incidents there. It's coming up into the final turn here. I think he might be able to maybe beat it, or get very close.
He's gone very slow through the last
corner. Very close, wow.
Could have definitely carried a lot more speed through that corner.
So he's got a 1 second faster than Tupaka, who was on those hards. So we're going to see what Tupaka can do on the mediums as well, and see how he does. I'm going to look at Shaka now, who actually also crosses his line on mediums, but he is 2 seconds slower than Dario there, so he's going to want to improve quickly. Bowman, let's see what he can do. There's a lot of people apparently fans of him. He's in the Toro Rosso, replacing a dump truck who unfortunately left the tier, I believe.
Yeah.
JC and Bowman will be looking to grab as many points as possible for Toro Rosso, who had a really excellent start to the season here, and Bowman put himself with a 40.5.
Yep.
And the only other person to do a lap here will be JC, and someone actually is off. That's going to be Neon Frets in Sector 3 as he goes into the runoff area. Luckily no one else is nearby to get impeded by him. He's going to want to enter the pits now probably and switch those mediums for sure, as there's only 7 minutes remaining. Something about Singapore, the pit lane entry and exit is pretty difficult too. That's something the driver's going to have to deal with for sure. Crimson puts in a 37.4, going faster than Philo by was that 400th of a second, I believe.
Yeah, but remember, Philoctetes set his lap on softs and Crimsonium actually on mediums, which makes him so much more faster, you know. So yeah, Crimsonium just showing he's got the pace for this track. It's yeah, I don't know, man.
And on board with JC now in the other Toro Rosso, he's setting a lap on hards, and honestly, will he have time to go back to the mediums after this stint? I'm not too sure, probably, but
It's gonna be tight.
It's gonna be very tight indeed.
Alright, so people, there's a lot of fans for Bowman in chat.
I am seeing that.
Ixalasma says go Philoctetes. We're also shouting for Daru. Crazy says go Daru. I missed someone saying earlier who's gonna win. Just go down the chat.
Oh. Sorry, but I'm not too sure if this is a bug, but JC may have invalidated his lap. The map is red, but he's letting someone through. I believe he's just gonna go in the pits and then put on the mediums. Isalo picks up fastest lap at 37.0 with the softs. I wonder what is the plan.
Can you just get the telemetry up for the spectator view at least on screen, so the guys can see that? They're asking for that.
Yeah.
While you're not running your actual one, that's at least something to look at. Just have it on tires, I guess, and whatever. Anyway, just to get back. Hugo Pollock also says go Team Doro. So we got quite a lot of guys shouting out for Doro as well today, which is looking pretty good. B5 currently on mediums, not too bad. Also we have Ocean Chief shouting for Mr. Fortune Hunter, which I think is crew chiefing at the moment. He's crew chiefing Miss Elementrix and Fortune Hunter. So yeah, good luck to you guys, to Team Chief.
Oh my god. SimHub is not wanting to work with me at the moment. I'm going to try to get him up the telemetry as soon as possible.
Hey, Hugos, I can see you on chat, man. What's up? See, who's on an outlap? Philoctetes going on a soft run again. He's trying to take the pole position away from Silo. Oh, Silo in pole position on the 137 split. Pretty. As Philoctetes coming through. Is he starting his lap? Yes, he's starting his lap.
Philo actually just put himself into the front row, so he might be on a cooldown lap now. And Legion puts himself into 5th.
Why is my game so broken?
A lot of things are broken today for some reason.
Yeah.
SimHub, just come on, open up now, please.
Are you trying to get the telemetry up?
Yeah, and
it's just on the bottom right hand screen. Just go back. Just go to the main view, actually.
You're talking about the in-game one? Okay.
Yes, that's the one that we're talking about. Sorry guys, he thought you were talking about his regular one that he always puts up, the custom one. He had some issues with his computer before we started, so couldn't get it going and decided to go without it for now. Yeah, you just misunderstood that. So just get that in-game telemetry up for us.
Yeah, got it up.
Also, as I follow, let's see who is going. Grosjean on the lap.
Grosjean, okay, he's in
No,
third
he's
place at
not.
the moment.
Yeah, he's just finished his lap.
All
Going
right.
P3 on medium is not bad.
I'm trying to find people on laps. I think Darrow might be on one on the softs. He can probably gain a lot of time here. Maybe he's coming into sector 3 right now. I don't think he's actually up on his time. I just saw the quickly the sector thing update.
Your in-game telemetry is not up yet, man.
Yeah, it should be the one in the bottom corner.
Yeah, and also the spectator menu where it shows the other stuff. Or you're not worried about. Well, I guess you guys are happy with what you see on the screen for now.
You sure?
At least you can see, but yeah, that's fine. Just leave it like that. That's okay. Sorry. To get back to Legion, it's a guy that's had a couple of difficult races around lately. I'm sure he's gonna try and look to get and make a strong comeback tonight at Singapore, as he is currently, I think, 4th or 5th in the championship. I'm not 100% sure about that, but
Ooh! Wow,
picture says it's
Tupaka.
up, Wimpy. Thank you.
Tupaka hits a 36.9 on the mediums.
Wow, where did that come from? What a lap!
Yeah, for real.
That is a statement, Mr. Crimsonium. That is a statement, sir. Well, he's in the pit, so he's not gonna come out for another
And
lap. So
something I want to see. The other Renault Neon Race, can he join the top row with Tupaka? I want to see a Renault 1 too. That'd make me happy for sure. Crimson
let's
won't
see
be
if he's
able
up on his
to.
time. Ooh, a lap invalidation, I guess.
I don't see the
Is
map turning red, and he's still on 5 ERS.
It's red on my screen though.
I don't know, because normally if you invalidate. Oh, yeah, you're right.
He invalidated. Yeah, it's red on my screen. I was gonna say.
Oh, looks
Oh,
like
that's unfortunate, man.
he has a recovery race to do there. And hopefully his car does not come back on track to whoever that is.
That's
Law
a
retires.
really dangerous thing to do.
Oh, and JC hits the wall in turn 1, but he's on a cooldown. Let's see, can we catch anyone on any actual hot laps? I'm trying to look at their ERS to determine if they're actually pushing. Bowman is pushing. Let's see what he can do. He's currently in 16th.
Yeah, he's qualifying on hards though, but if I look at his time, he should definitely be able to go faster than that. Let's see what his sector 2 time is. He's up. He's on mediums at the moment. Oh, he's 2 seconds up.
Ooh.
Let's put him currently 38.5, which will put him in
Near the top
P30.
10.
Yeah, currently P13, but let's see. He's obviously going to make up some time during the last sector as well. I guess run about P7, 8 or 9, run about there, let's see.
I think he might put himself either in P11 or somewhere in the top 10. He's doing an excellent job so far, and he runs out of ERS to use actually very early. So that's going to cost him a bit of time, and actually he only moves up to P13.
So
yeah,
must have made some mistakes in the last sector.
That DRS deployment thing running out definitely hurt, and whoa, the game just lagged, and that's a quality ending for us. So we have Tupaka on the front row for, I believe, the first time with a reserve driver joining him.
That is a big statement.
Philo going to start third with the softs, Grosjean with him as well, and then Crimson JC in the third row. Crimson looking for a good start probably, and we're going to have a recovery race in terms of Neon Rays, who wants to climb up the grid as fast as possible, and so is Fortune Hunter as well on those hards. And I feel like we're going to have a very interesting race, hopefully a lot of safety car, hopefully a lot of carnage. It's going to be a long one, so we'll see how people deal with the fatigue of Singapore in just a second.
There's some guys that I would keep an eye out for is Ward Up in P10. I would love to see him come up to the order and race with the front guys. I'm sure I know I've seen him race before in practice sessions. He's definitely got the pace to run with these guys. So let's see what he can do. It all depends on the safety cars, when and where. Anything can happen. This is Singapore. There's no run-up area. Well, there is, but very little. If a car crashes at the wrong section, a couple of cars will definitely go with. So tricky, but we'll see when we get there. Hopefully we won't see any major heatage, man.
And as we go for formation lab, I am going to go ahead and get up the actual telemetry.
is the actual one. The
Hopefully that's loading.
original van one. There we go. We are back. Now we can even see Tyro. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, anyone out there, tell us who do you think is going to win this race now? Total different qualifying lineup that we thought we were going to see. So let us know.
I'm interested to see what Isello and Philo will end up doing there. They're the only people on softs, and they already have Warren softs because of the top 3 finish there in the quali. So honestly, I don't think they're going to be coming out winners in here unless they have extreme luck.
They're probably gambling on safety cars working out in their favor. But yeah, it's Singapore. We're definitely gonna have a safety car for sure. But I don't know, man. If I would put my money on someone, I don't know, man. I think I would put my money on Crimson. He seems to be very consistent.
We could see Tupaka though have a really good race today.
Oh, definitely. He's made a big statement with that lap that he's put up. So yeah, and the guys behind him, the soft runners, will, like Iceman mentioned earlier, on lap 3-4 they will start falling off, and then they will start holding up the guys behind them, which will favor Tupaka in trying to get a gap for the lead, you know. So, but yeah, that's if he can manage to keep them behind. Well, let's see. It's 2 of them that's on soft, so anything can happen.
And outside the top 10, we have Shaka and No Fret starting on the mediums.
Right. He says Crimsonium is on keyboard. I didn't even know that. I forgot. Yeah, so that might also play in a huge factor in this race. But we'll see.
Honestly, pretty insane how Crimson is able to be that good on the keyboard, and it's just going to make it even more impressive if you can somehow stay out of getting no penalties and carnage with this track.
Yeah. I remember back in the days when I was still on pad with this track, especially this one, Monaco, all those heavy turn tracks, it gave me a hell of a time, man. Was struggling big time.
And Crimson, he's actually slowing down the pack there. He's letting the top 4 in front of him have more colder tires than him and the rest of the group. It's funny to see.
Alright, so this is a bit naughty from him.
As you can see, those 4 drivers are already on the grid waiting for everyone else to come up.
Alright, all yours, sir. I'll keep an eye on the back.
Yep, let's have a good race. I'm excited.
Can't wait to see some heatage.
And here we go. We're moments away from lights out in Singapore here. And we're 5 lights. And we're away in Singapore. Let's see who has a good start here.
It's
going to be Isello who gets in front of the lead of Tupaka right now. Everyone seems to have gone for turn 1 safely. That's excellent driving at the moment. Let's see how people... oh, we have some people already love tapping each other.
A good start by the tier 3 guys so far. I'm really surprised no heatage yet, because that turn 1 is a very dangerous corner, but
Tupaka though.
Good start by Tupaka.
Yeah, he's already almost 1 second up on Isello, who actually gained the lead on him in that first turn, but... Oh, I've seen people go pretty wide. Yep. I see that right there.
It has been pushed aside.
Oh, they're going pretty wide. This is dangerous, and they actually ghost, luckily, thanks to the game. And that is insanity.
Oh, the McLaren hits the wall. Grosjean must have definitely picked up wing damage with that.
Philo hits the wall, that's going to hurt.
That's already the first mistake in the game.
Oh, and there we go. There's a Toro Rosso hitting the wall because of Legion. JC now falling down the grid. Will we see a virtual safety car? No, we will not. I'm just trying to catch all action.
For P4, 5, 6, and 7, all nice close racing. But I must say, pretty good start from everyone so far. No yittich.
Yep, no yittich.
Touches here and there, but nothing serious. So, well done to the guys. Really surprised with that one.
Whoa, okay. It's actually been pretty good so far, pretty clean, other than, I believe that was Legion pushing. Oh, Fortune Hunter almost hitting the back of Grillo.
Yep. Is he lost spot?
He still has
that is
spun.
so
He's always
unfortunate.
backwards on track.
He's stuck in the corner and he's probably waiting for the cars to come around.
Oh, that's
his wing is
unfortunate.
definitely broken. Hopefully he's not going to get disqualified because he's driving in the wrong way. Oh no, we hope he's not going to get disqualified.
He's gonna have to turn
major
soon.
wing damage. He can just as well now make a pit stop. Alright, he's still in the rest. Oh, that's unfortunate. And we have Chasey in the pits. Chasey surely have wing damage. Let's see if he gets a wing change.
He definitely will. And looking up here.
Penalty or what? Why? Oh, his mechanics weren't informed about his pit stop because no one was waiting in the pits for him.
Oh, really? That's even extremely more unfortunate.
It happened to me before as well. So he definitely get a wing change and he's going on hards.
Just trying to catch more action here in the midfield. It's very close still.
Yeah, cars are starting to spread out nicely now. Some space the front and the back as we go on board with Fortune Hunter. And Kula lags into him.
Oh yeah, they are
Kula
completely lagged into him.
His car. What's happened?
Yeah, Fortune Hunter. I don't know if it's a lobby or if it's Fortune Hunter.
Oh yeah, Kula disconnected his AI. That's why he's ghosted.
All right.
He's an AI. Oh, that's unfortunate for Kula. But
are you sure? Because I think Neon just hit him.
No, he's back.
Oh.
He just took over his car, yeah.
That's unfortunate because Neon just hit the rear of him, and now Neon is losing two positions. Maybe even three. Nope, he keeps that one. He keeps no threats behind him. Neon race.
Sorry to interrupt you. JQ and Shakalaka going side by side into... what is this turn called? The turn just before the tunnel to the left. I don't know the names of these corners, sorry about that. Neon rays all over the back of Shaka. Shaka seems like struggling on the mediums for some reason.
DRS is finally enabled, so we're going to see how that affects people as they come into that first straight with the DRS. Neon rays all over the back of Shaka, looking for that move, hopefully, to be done.
As no switch comes into the back on Neon rays, is he going to send it into turn 1? Will he make it? No, he lifts off. Doing wise thing, smart driving, Graham. Let him go. He's probably going to wait for the DRS at the back straight.
Going up the grid. Someone has fell off. It is Flesh River who probably hit the wall. He's lost a couple positions now.
Oh.
Legion up the field to 6 at the moment. He's going to be eyeing a move on Flaw and maybe even Philo as he's catching both drivers on those mediums at the moment. Looking down the grid, we're seeing Neon Rays get past Shaka finally in the straight. Oh my god! Neon Rays completely hits the wall. I'm going to try catching the replay of that because that was insanity and he's completely lost an end plate there. That's
great camera work, sir. Absolutely great camera work.
Did this button work? I don't think it did. What the hell? Why is everything going wrong today? Oh my god, and we see Flaw completely hit Legion, and oh my god, there's a pile up going on. Is it working now? Please. I had such a good angle. Game.
As Fresh is in the inside of Legion is going to make the call. No, he lifts.
Oh my god, there's more action going on.
Really? Keep an eye on this battle at the moment. Yep. Oh, your replay is working now, man.
Yeah, I caught the replay of someone hitting a Legion and then a pile up happening.
SLR is also joining in on the action between Flash River and Legion. So this is going to become a three-car pile-up. Or battle, not a pile-up, that sounds scary. And behind Dara is Ward Up, so it's it's a nice train behind them.
Well, looking for the move on Philo, but I don't think he can still get it done. He's probably going to wait for the DRS.
Dara going around the outside of Flash River, will he make it stick? It does.
But Flesh River
touches Dara and he squeezes him out.
And he loses out in so many positions, and he's still fighting with people to keep him.
That was a bit unfortunate for Dara.
This is an intense midfield fight at the moment. There's so many drivers so close. You mess up and you lose on.
Have a look at Dara. He's all over the back of Ward Up, trying to make a move at the end of the back. He's gonna send it in the inside. Yeah.
Oh, no, he
lifts off at the very last minute.
That is like a 8-man train there. And
Fortune Hunter goes into the back of Dara. Dara is so unlucky. It's the second tap he gets from the back. First from Ward Up and then from Fortune Hunter. I'm almost certain Fortune Hunter would have probably taken light damage from that slide incident. A lot of action going on, and behind Fortune Hunter we have Kula. And behind Kula we have QDR. JQR, there's so much going on, man.
From 8th to 13th, this is a big
this is
train
crazy. This is
going on.
Crazy.
And it's still going on, it's crazy. Oh my god, Ward Up almost completely sends it, and he's going to lose out on at least one position. Can Darrow maybe take
as
advantage?
Shaka makes Jaco and Shaka going side by side into the sharp right-hander. No, thread's going right around the outside.
I'm
It's a good
surprised.
move by no thread, made it stick, nicely done. It's a very dangerous corner. If you take it, if you miss your braking slightly, it goes straight to the barrier. So that's one of the corners that scares me a lot.
I'm excited to see what this train will do, as actually someone's entering the pits. That's going to be Flush River, I believe. Yep, he did have wing damage. And let's see what this train will do if there be any switch-ups with the DRS. Coming up soon. I believe Gorilla was looking to move on Fortune Hunter. And Darrow is going side by side with Ward Up. He gets past him, but there's still 5 cars right behind him, so you don't want to be that car in front, because you're going to be losing out on DRS, and that's not going to help at all.
There's a great battle going on. This Fortune Hunter runs slightly wide. I think it does have wing damage, which shows how he's struggling through the corners. Ocean Chief saying safety car imminent.
Yeah, I mean, these drivers are fighting very close. Fortune Hunter picks up a penalty. 30 seconds for multiple warnings there.
All running side by side next to JQR. Good driving by both of the guys to keep it clean and give each other some fair space. Unfortunate for Fortune Hunter with a 5-second penalty there, or 3 second was it?
Yeah, 3. These drivers are still looking for the good opportunity to move, but they're still super close to each other. Anything can happen. Let's see what happens. Oh,
as JQR slightly touches the inside wall as he comes out of that fast left-hander towards the what is it? Spoon curve, I would say, not spoon curve. Airpin.
I am not sure.
Bridge. I've got no idea what these turns are called.
So impressively, Philo has been able to keep Flaw and Legion behind them on those softs. Yep, those softs are completely dying out, and Philo has tons of wing damage. So he's doing actually a really excellent job of this, holding them back. And the gap between top 3 and Philo is 10 seconds.
Yeah, that is insane. Tupaka's just maintaining or managing the lead so nicely.
Oh, okay, no, wait, never mind. That's Philo entering the pits.
Penalty for Gula.
Yep, and we'll return back to that midfield train here. That's kind of starting to even out now. The gaps are starting to form here as tire wear is starting to make a difference, and so is wing damage, I believe.
I'll tell you what we can look at is Legion gonna make a move on Flo at the back straight. He's all over the back of Flo.
Oh, he's just be careful as he almost taps him. He does tap him, but luckily there's no major contact.
Damage, yeah.
And
Here he goes, he's going
DRS.
to the inside down the main straight. I hope Flo sees him coming and leaves him some fair space. He does. Flo keeps the inside line, does he? Oh, great driving by the two, giving themselves or each other nice space.
And up the field, Darrow's making moves on Ward Up, but Ward Up is going to return the favor, coming into too wide into this very tight turn. They don't hit the wall, luckily, and Darrow, who has the better exit, it's going to be Darrow who will keep that position at the moment.
This is crazy racing, man. These guys are going to make me tired tonight of all the talking and shouting on stream.
Yep. Oh, and Ward Up almost hits the back of Darrow there, and it's still a 4 or 5 man train from 7th to 11th at the moment.
Yeah,
even you can
crazy, man.
include no frets into that maybe as well.
Oh, it's Ward Up goes wide and slight, almost Gula, almost straight into the side of the racing point. Could have been really unfortunate, but luckily saw it coming and braked enough.
Someone who will be happy about that is maybe Darrow, as it's going to pull in a gap of 1 second between that train of cars, which will help for sure. And let's see, will we see, Fortune Hunter eyeing a move? Nope, that's going to be a pretty bold move. He tried something there as they're going into the bridge part of the track here. This train is just, I would hate to be in the middle of this train. I feel like it'd be intense.
JQR's hanging onto the back of Gula. I see, for some reason Gula takes a different line on the exit of the last corner, and now he makes a move on Ward Up on the inside on turn 1, and he makes it stick, does he? It does.
That's a good move by Gorilla here.
Gula slightly moves wide, but it's still okay. He got good traction out of that. Ward Up might be coming back at him. Oh, Ward Up completely misses the apex of that corner. Now on the thread of JQR on his inside. He's definitely going to make a move. He's going to JQR thinking about the inside. Will he make it stick? He's going alongside him.
I think
Very
he
late
will.
on the braking.
Oh, and they're going to tap.
Slightly touch.
But nothing will come out of it at the moment, as Ward Up will keep in front of him. Fortune Hunter just looking at that battle right now. The Unrates actually joins back. I thought he honestly rage quit for a second there after that contact he had early in the race, but We'll see how
Oh,
he
there's
can
another
recover.
slight tap by JQR into Wardup's back, but nothing serious. As Kula gets a 3-second penalty, and someone else also got one.
Yeah, something intense is honestly going to happen between these four drivers there, and Gurley, yep, he goes way too wide and is going to lose out on 4 positions now. And he's actually going side by side with No Frets as they're touching very close with the wheel.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, this is great racing in the middle pack. Some unforced errors happening, but it shuffles the pack a bit and see whether the other guy can get a chance to pass the guy in front, because currently everybody's battling with everybody.
If someone's off, that it's going to be Limitrix.
It's Limitrix. She has spun it.
Hopefully she can get back on track soon. She's going pretty slow, and let's go back into that battle in the midfield. We had this last week in Monza as well, a big battle in the midfield, so I'm happy to see it again. Very competitive racing between these guys here.
As we have JQR again very close to Ward up in turn 1. He's lining him up for a back straight pass on the under DRS. A long train behind the two of them, and Ward up again versus the Apex on that corner, and JQR's got a brilliant exit on the corner and goes easily past him on the inside, now going towards the turn, the bottom, which he will be on the outside. Yeah, he's safely done it, so easy pass on him, thanks to the bad exit from Wardup.
Yep, and now Fortunato is going to be eyeing that move as well as he is counting up. Fortunato has quite a bit of wing damage, just only 19% on the right, 12% on the left. Nothing too major, but he's going to have to be careful, try not to hit any more with that wall. And these guys are still fighting.
So much going on. This hairpin is very dangerous. One guy misses his braking point, a couple of them are gonna go. Okay, so the field's starting to spread out slightly. Any close battles that I can spot?
Nope, it's just that train of 5 drivers at the moment, all closely together.
What's really extraordinary is the fact that we haven't seen one safety car yet. That is outstanding.
Not even a virtual safety car, so these guys are doing an excellent job. As Fortunato makes a mistake coming under the bridge, and that's going to allow No Frets to be right on the back of him with the DRS of the start-finish line.
Everybody's just hanging in this DRS.
Oh, and looks like Dragon finally has a 2-second, or almost a 2-second gap between him and Wardup, so we might see this turn into a 4-car battle instead of 5 here.
Fortunato almost went into the back of Wardup.
Yep, he is very eager to get a move done.
Yeah, again, Wardup misses that Apex. I wonder if he's not carrying wing damage. Yes, he's carrying wing damage. He's got no right front right front end plate is gone. That's why he's struggling with that corner. I was thinking, because he's been missing the Apex lap after lap. And that explains why. Oh, and again he goes wide almost into the wall. And then we have a Williams and McLaren next to each other. Who's that?
Gurlo will make the move done on No Frets here, but they're still going side by side. Which one of these guys will break first? It's going to be No Frets, letting Gurlo pass him for the time being.
I want to see if Gurlo also maybe has damage. I remember him in an incident earlier.
Yep, I'm going to go check. And actually, there you go. He's going completely wide. He picks up a penalty on that hairpin, and that's going to cost him quite a bit of time there. And he does have damage, 31% on that right.
Right in plate also gone, yeah. That explains why the guys are falling off pace here.
For sure.
All just probably waiting for the first pit stop now. That's the problem with starting.
Oh, and Wardup completely misses the apex again, and he hits the wall. That's going to get more damage to him now.
Oh, no. Now he's going to have to put his front right in plate's already gone. The left one is still there.
But
what I was saying is, that's the danger of starting on hards in this race, man. If you get damage early on, you're forced to either stay out or go for a two-stopper, you know, because
No Fret's actually pitting.
It's a risk.
No Fret's pitting 8 laps in with those mediums. So if he's planning on doing a one-stop, that's going to be a lot of laps on those hards. I think it's doable though, for sure.
Hugo saying, I remember Timo and One Piece qualifying pit entry. Yeah, that's something I'll never forget, man. Well, one of those things, the Timo and Wimpy rival moments. I should actually make a video for that.
Well, man, picks up a penalty. And we have only the closest battle right now is going to be Shaka and Ward Up, as Shaka has DRS on Ward Up. Ward Up still picking up. Didn't decide to pit after that huge incident. Maybe he didn't pick up a lot of damage as we thought he did, but
Yeah, he's probably trying to stretch.
yep,
Oh,
there he goes.
Wide again.
More mistakes are coming up. He's on those mediums, so he honestly should pit this lap if he wants to make something out of this race at the moment. Shaka has no damage, and he is on a roll. He's going to make the move soon, in my opinion. And Lemontrix pits as well.
Yeah,
He'll
she's
pit for
got
mediums.
some damage as well, getting a new wing, going for mediums, I see.
Oh,
as
Shaka locks up.
slightly misses breaking point.
Down the field, we see JC losing a position on No Frets, who just pitted for fresh hards. And we are up on a lot of gaps here. Shaka losing out on 2 seconds now.
As we have Crimsonium in the pits, what is he going for? He's obviously going to go for hards. There's no way of making it from soft. So let's see. Yeah, they've got hards ready for him. Nice clean pit stop from the crew, and off he goes. Where will he fit in?
Well, also coming into the pits for that new set of hards, and see.
Coming down the straight, Crimsonium coming out in front of him. No, he's probably just going to miss out on that. I can see him going past as Fortune Hunter goes into turn 1. Yeah, he fell right behind Fortune Hunter. Now Gula, another 3 seconds penalty for Gula. Oh my word. Seems like penalties is going to be one of the main concerns on this track.
And we're seeing the close action between Bowman, Darrow, and Dragon here, as Darrow is catching up to Bowman, who's currently sitting in 4th on those hards in the first stint. Dragon could also be an eye on a move here, and let's not count out Crimson and Fortune Hunter, who we might see Crimson get past them very shortly, probably within the next straight. And we're seeing a Sector 2 yellow fly. I'm trying to see if anything on the map indicating that. Nope.
Just don't see anything. Oh,
Darrow hits the wall. I want to see if he picked up damage there.
Jake, you are catching up in the slipstream. No, but Dario closes the door on him.
Blusherfer picks up a penalty.
Don't see any visual damage on the Ferrari. Wing still looks pretty intact.
Dragon's still looking for the right move there. Grosjean pits. Will Grosjean come out in front of these this little train here? He would be in an excellent position.
Which is crucial, because if he falls in behind Fortune and gets hold up too long, he's going to lose out on that.
Oh,
3 guys.
Dragon will make the move on Darrow at first start. He makes the move stick, and Grosjean coming out of the pits in 3rd. That is an excellent position to be in on those hards.
Yep.
What a move.
Plutonium's charging at the moment.
Yep, we did miss it, but he did get past Fortune Hunter. And no doubt he'll close in on that 5 seconds.
We have all over the back of Wood Up, going around the outside. Will he make it stick? Slightly goes wide, leaving each other some nice space there. As Wood Up keeps the inside line, Flash Lover all over the back, looking for a way to come past, but find it very difficult at the moment. And as he goes down the outside of the straight, see if they've made a stick. He does. Nicely done by Mr. Flash River. Made it look easy. Seems like Water is still running that right front plate missing.
Yeah,
Probably
he's going to have to pit soon. I
stuff.
mean, 11 laps on medium. This is very ballsy for sure.
Yep.
Especially with that kind of damage.
Saying Grosjean for the win.
Yeah, he did come out
I
of the
reckon
pits in front of Crimson somehow, which is insane. And especially in front of Bowman, Dragon, and Darrow, who are not going to hold him up coming out of there, so...
Yeah, if I see it quickly, I see about a 29-second gap from Grosjean to Tupaka. Tupaka in the pits. Let's see where he comes out. This is going to be really interesting. I think he should still be in the... Also, Legion coming into the pits. I'm sure he should still be in the lead. Will he? No. Grosjean coming down straight. I mean... Yeah, Grosjean, sorry.
So Legion will pit.
Tupaka retakes that lead with 1 lap fresher tires than Grosjean. So now this is going to be really interesting to see if Grosjean can actually now hold up to the pace of Tupaka, which he showed in the beginning of the race. So yeah,
Yeah.
Jake, you are very close to the Toro Rosso with your 3-car pile-up again.
Something I'm going to say, I think once Bowman, Dragon, and Doro pit, Crimson will have a lot of time to catch up to Grosjean, which I think he'll be able to pull, even if it's a 5-second gap. Like, Crimson is just insanely fast, and he's going side by side with Bowman, trying to make that move as fast as possible, and it's going to be interesting to see how Grosjean will react with that.
Daru all over the back of Bowman. Looking for a way to get past. He's hanging in the slipstream of that Toro Rosso.
Ooh, almost hits the back of Bowman.
It's a very, very tricky corner, especially on different type of tires every time you go through there.
I think Crimson's eyeing a move. He's going to go into the inside. He'll make it stick. Darrell doesn't want any of that.
Sodium's on a charge. So Bowman and Jakey are both still have to pit. It's crucial for Crimsonium to get past these guys as soon as he can, because he's losing and losing and losing a lot of time at the moment to the top two.
Yep, he's...
Oh, you can just see how much he had to lift off there.
Yeah, he is completely eager for this move, and Bowman...
He's really being held up badly.
Even with Bowman's mistake, Crimson...
What the hell is Bowman lagging?
I don't know.
He's lagged way in front of him there.
This lobby has been
kind of stream though. Weird.
Down the grid, I'm seeing looks like Philo getting past his teammate Gurla on those mediums. Gurla just has to be a little bit careful.
Sets the fastest lap. Wow! And as Crimsonium makes a move around the outside of Bowman.
I don't think Bowman will attempt to reclaim that. Down the grid, we're seeing yellow flags. It's Gurla going backwards on track at the moment. I wonder if that was contact with his teammate. Oh, and he hits the wall again.
Loses his wing. Oh no.
That's going to hurt him a lot in the race here. We have a Legion who pitted recently, looking to make his way up the field as well, as he is contention for a podium if once all these people pit.
So once again, Tupaka's putting the hammer down. It's already 2.5 seconds the gap. Tupaka looking really, really strong on Singapore.
Yep, and then Dragon's 7 seconds behind Grosjean, so it's going to be tough for Crimson to make a fight back for at least second place or anything. A safety car will have to come out as we're hitting almost the halfway point here into the Singapore Tier 3 race. Flaw all over the back of Flush. Battles are starting to re-emerge here. Flaw, who just set the fastest lap, is right on the back of Flush. No threats, it's fast Gurla.
At the moment.
Legion on the back of Philo. Philo's on mediums, new set of mediums. He's going to have to pit for another set. There, and then actually Philo almost hits the wall into the start-finish straight. Luckily, he did not. I think that would have been maybe a safety car.
Yeah.
That was very close and a good save by him. He is going to lose out on one position though. And Flaw, he's on the back of Flush River. I think he'll make this move on the straight here. Let's see.
Seems like he's lining him up. He's got DRS on him.
Yep.
Yeah, catching him, but will he catch him in time for the move? As Flash River goes defensive towards the inside, Flaw sticking to the outside.
Oh, and they tap.
Cuts him off into the corner, but there's definitely contact there. I heard the cars making contact.
And now Fortune Hunter he lost all that time, but he's still catching the Legion on those 14 lap old hards. It's not time to pit for the new set yet for Fortune and the rest of those hard runners. They still have quite a bit to go.
So, pretty much the closest battle we have is Bowman at the back of Taru. Yeah, just the closest on track. So, what do you think so far of the race, man? I mean, I'm super surprised at the moment.
Yeah, it has not been as chaotic as I thought it was going to be for sure, but we have seen a lot of good driving in the midfield, so that's always good to see. Tupaco actually doing it. I know we haven't talked about him much because he hasn't been in much action, but he's doing an excellent job of just leading the Grand Prix at the moment. So good job to him, for sure. And Grosjean as well, who's sitting in second. And we're going to see how Crimson can do, as he's almost 10 seconds behind Grosjean here. So he needs to get past Dragon.
I'm catching JQR fast at the moment. He's only 7/10 behind, which the gap was, I think, 1.7 just the lap before on this very same spot. So he's absolutely flying on these tires, man. He loves the hards. He's been charging since the moment he came out the pits, and he is still doing so. Going after that first two guys, which has escaped down the road by almost 10 seconds already from JQR.
Crimson is super close. Let's see what happens there. Will he finally make the move he's been eyeing for this whole 5 laps since he pit?
I can definitely see by the input on the steering wheel is on the keyboard. Here we go. He's going for the inside line.
Yep, he'll have it for sure.
Nicely done. Good, another 3-second penalty.
I wonder if Dragon will... Oh, Dragon has a lot of ERS saves, so maybe he was expecting that move to happen eventually, and he's going to now attack him again, that ERS. Because looking at Crimson, Crimson has half, and Dragon has 80%, I believe. And if that's... Okay, never mind, okay. I thought Dragon's hards were at 15%, I was going to be like, how? But... Let's see...
Alright, so the pack is nicely spreading at the moment. If we should have a safety car now, it will spice up this race completely, man. With 14 laps.
For sure. We are halfway into this race, and no safety car, no virtual safety car, no real major incident. So the drivers have been doing an excellent job. No one has taken themselves out. This is like, yeah, we have no DNFs at all. That's crazy to see. I don't think any race in SLR this season, like in between all the tiers, have actually ended with all 20 drivers on the field still.
It's extraordinary, once again.
Will we see it happen in Singapore out of all tracks? Hopefully.
The biggest question is, what are we gonna witness tomorrow night in Tier 2?
Oh, yeah, no. We might have maybe like 5 drivers finish.
When it will be our turn.
Legion on the back of Bowman, he's caught up on those freshly made hards. He's going to be eyeing the move now. Get past him. Has to be careful not to hit him on the back of that hairpin. And down the grid you have Flaw, who's still looking for that move on Philo as well.
Seems like he's going to go for the move on towards the inside at this corner. No, he's going to go for the outside.
Oh, and they have to be careful not to squeeze each other there.
Yeah, he kind of squeezed him a bit there.
Flaw's still looking for that move, and up the field, Legion also still looking up for that move. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen in Sector 1, or this start-finish line straight.
As the hammer, Mr. Game Noob says he's gonna DNF 100% tomorrow. Don't worry, man. I don't think you're gonna be the only one.
Yep, I agree. Legion finally gets past Bowman on that start-finish DRS straight. So he'll be happy about that now. He just has to focus on his teammate Daro, who is only 2 seconds in front of him.
Yeah,
down the grid.
Waiting past Philoctitus. Now lining him up towards the back straight to see if we can. Philoctitus making that McLaren very,
he has a good
very
exit.
wide at the moment.
I think he might have it done here. He has DRS. Come on.
I don't think so.
Nope. It's not gonna be happening.
Philoctitus making that McLaren really, really wide. Doing a splendid job in defending his P9.
Down the grid, Salo's gonna pit, and we have Gorilla maybe eye a move on Mordup. But Flaw is still on the back of Philo here.
He's looking for every way possible to get past, but not easy at the moment behind Philoctitus. Warner looking very close to good as well. Nothing really happening at the moment. Waiting for Yeetich to happen, I guess.
Legion gets past his teammate Daro, as Daro actually comes into the pit for his first pit stop on those hards.
So let's get chat going, guys. Let us know at this very moment in time in this race at lap 19. Who do you think so far is driver of the day? I think for me it's a pretty obvious choice so far, Mr. Tupac. But
yeah, we haven't seen anything outstanding at the moment other than Tupaka keeping that lead. Unfortunately,
really nice.
I was looking to see if Neon Rays would have an excellent race, but I believe he actually has still been disconnected, so... Could we actually say that we finished with all 20 drivers? I mean, he technically hasn't not DNF'd, but I don't think he's actually still here. But I'm not too sure, actually.
Shouting for Flo. Flo actually had a great race so far, I must agree with that one. Bowman.
Oh, and actually he hits the back of Philo. Commentator's curse. Incoming.
Oh no.
He's actually, I think he's eager to get this move done. He is sick and tired of looking at Philo's rear here, and I don't know. Philo starts the pit again, so he just needs to be a little bit patient and just keep it.
I've been saying he reckons driver of the day so far, Grosjean, as he's up from P4 to P2. Both Tupac and Grosjean have both delivered today by a surprise, actually. I did not see that. And who's saying I expected more DNFs, Mr. Mosey Gaming? You're saying more DNFs? We don't have any yet, my friend. Which is great stuff.
Dragon will pit for a medium stint of 11 laps remaining, so we'll see what happens with him. Bowman will also be pitting now, so the grid is finally coming back into order here. And Flaw hits the back again. Yeah, again, he needs to be patient. I still think Philo has to pit. I don't think Philo can do another 10 laps on those mediums. And he finally has wing damage, 19% on the left, so that's the...
That is so unfortunate. That is the last thing he needed now.
Yep, that is a consequence of just not being patient there. And now that's going to allow Flesh River to join this battle here. And Flesh River, he's on 15-lap old hards. I'm sure he can finish this.
Yeah, he's really looking to defend for his life for that P5 at the moment. He's also had a great race so far, I must admit, Philoctetes. I think he qualified, was it second?
Yeah, second. Second on the softs, or third. And he's been keeping it pretty good.
Oh, can he hit him in the back, Philoctetes?
Paul picks up a penalty now, so again, this is happening. Again, he just needs to be patient and wait for him to pit.
Yeah, flaws all over the back of that McLaren, but he just cannot find a way. All he needs to do is stay close to him down the main straight, line him up for the back straight, and do it once. But he needs to be really close to him. I'm sure the Floor's running a lot more front wing than. I mean, yeah, a lot more, because he's struggling to pick up, even in the RS, he's struggling to get past him. So that just tells me he must be running quite a lot of downfalls on the front. Goes slightly wide, but I set up to the damage he's got. Now he's going for the launch into the inside in turn 1. Does he make it stick? No, does he?
Oh, and Flesh River now coming into that battle there. They gotta be careful.
I saw that coming. Oh no, now Flesh River's taking the position back from Flaw.
And now Dragon is behind the Flaw as well, so this is just going completely out of control for Flaw. We're trying to pitch so fast as that. Yep, all of a sudden, Dragon is now in contention. He did pit for medium, so he's going to be faster than all three of these drivers. And he has a lot of ERS saved up, so he's going to be eyeing moves very shortly.
Philoctetes is fighting for his life at the moment. He's doing everything possibly he can with it, McLaren, making it twice as wide as it is.
Dragon will make the move. He's not going to look, or Flaw's not going to allow him to make it. I feel like if we're going to see a safety car, it's going to come from one of these 4 drivers. A lot of mistakes are starting to show here as Flaw regains the position because Flush River hits the hairpin inside, and now Dragon's still looking for the move. It's not going to be able to do it. I guess he's going to wait for DRS and maybe try to make a double overtake. But actually, no, Flush River gets a terrible exit, and Dragon now is going to get past him, but they're still going side by side, and they hit the tap. No spin, though. They're still being pretty safe. Dragon still keeping very cautious between him and the rest of these drivers. Excellent job by him.
What I can't understand is the fact that Philippides just wouldn't put. You should have put it a long time ago, man. He's wasting faster laps here on hards, but I don't know.
Yeah,
He's
I don't.
Still staying out. That is so surprising.
Philo, I mean, is he actually planning on finishing the race on those?
As Flash River runs wide in the last corner,
Yep.
and
That's going to be
Jake
Dragon's
crosses
move.
inside towards turn 1. He makes it stick easily.
Now Dragon will be eyeing Flaw. And I think, honestly, Dragon has this on Flaw on this straight here, and maybe even Philo. Force Runner picks the fastest lap again, going 2/10 faster.
Brilliant exit. But now, of course, we have the DRS train, which makes it a little bit more difficult.
He's going to go on the
Flaw
inside. Is he going
really
to send it? Nope. Flaw does an excellent job defending.
Some good racing.
Oh, and is that Philo hitting the wall again? Will Flaw take advantage? Oh, and there we go. We see the spin. And that's going to cause the, Dragon now to get some damage, I think. As Flesh River now is on the outside. Okay, so Dragon picks up 19% on the right. Not enough to really impede him. He will have light green damage on his screen.
But Flo came off worse there, man. He's completely lost his impact.
JC retires. Where did he retire? Okay, in the pits. God damn it. I was hoping for a safety car. Well, unfortunately, our dream of having all 20 drivers finish this race.
Flo has got left front wing damage, complete implant missing. I just see that McLaren's still running.
Oh, and that's Philo and Flesh River both hitting each other. Wow, that's a big crash right there.
What have we do?
And there's still no safety car or virtual safety car. That is impressive. And now we have No Frets joining the battle. And even Daro. As there we go. Philo's punishment of staying out on 16-lap-old mediums is finally showing.
Both implants gone now.
And he hits the wall again.
Oh,
he has to pit now.
He should have pit it a long time ago, man. He was a danger on track waiting to happen.
And now No Frets on the back of Flaw. He's going to be eyeing that move. Almost touches him there. That would have been really bad. And let's see, can No Frets get past him on the straight?
As we have a Ferrari with a left front implant also gone, which is Daro. Daro is all over the back of Flash Road. That Ferrari is missing his front left implant, but he's still going to go for the move on towards the outside on the back straight. As we see down the road, another move on. Yeah. Now Flaw and No Threat just racing at each other. Or racing each other, rather. Wow. We had some action at the last bit of this race. Kapaka now in the meanwhile stretching the lead to 5.1 seconds, doing a splendid job.
I feel like the top 5 just might be confirmed here, honestly, unless safety car appears.
Trying to spot some action.
Action we can see is between 4 drivers of Flaw and Flesh. In those 4 drivers. Flesh River has 25% wing damage on the right, so that's gonna definitely hurt him in the long run coming into these turns. And his tires are starting to worn out with 18-lap-old hards. There's still a long time to go until this race ends. Like I said, Singapore is the longest 50% track out there, and there's still tons more time. We could see a safety car appear at any moment. This race is not close to over yet, and these drivers still have a long way to go.
Gets a 3-second penalty on top of all the carnage he just caused. So that's his race being turned upside down right there in 2 laps. Did a splendid job in defending that P5 the whole time.
Yeah, but at what cost, unfortunately? I mean, he did cause an incident, I believe, with Flaw.
Kind of squeezed him. Flesh were really struggling with that front right end plate missing.
Yep, and no
Ferrari got a
threats.
front left end plate missing. Pretty much all of these cars are running with end plates missing. As Silo gets a 3-second penalty.
Flaw goes wide on the hairpin, but no threats will not be able to work with anything there. He's still quite a bit behind.
I don't think it would be long for Northridge to pass Flo, as Flo's got a lot of front wing damage, and that Williams looks in tip-top condition. Can't see any damage on the front wing of the Williams. Should make the pass really easy on the straight. What a race so far, man.
Yeah, this has been an excellent midfield show, just like last week. I'm happy to see these drivers in the midfield playing very clean.
As Northridge starting to line up Flo. He gets a good exit here and sticks with him all the way through. He shouldn't have a problem to pass him on the back, but he's had a kind of a bad exit over. Again misses the apex. I'm surprised that Flo actually
Tupaka
stays.
picks up a penalty.
Oh!
That's gonna be I don't know what Grosjean has at the
Let's see
moment.
what's the penalty situation at the moment for Grosjean. Okay, so Grosjean's got no penalties.
Tupaka has to be very careful. There's still a lot of time left to mess up and get another penalty there. That would definitely hurt him.
This what's really good is Crimsonium doesn't even have one warning. So, Tupaka needs to be very careful now. One more penalty and he loses his well-deserved P1.
That would be
But, let's see.
very...
Well, he's already 6.6 seconds in the lead again.
Yeah. And Flush still very eager to get past Flaw. Darrell is finally caught up to this little train going on.
Yeah, seems like we're gonna have a last couple of lap action. Let's see if Northridge can just manage to try and stick very close to Flo with the exit of after turn 1, 2, turn 2. He should be able to take him on the backside, but he's fallen off a little bit.
Let's see, can Northridge make the move on the DRS?
This is where he needs to stay close to him, but he's struggling out of this corner every lap. He's a little bit closer than what he was the previous lap. No, I don't think he's gonna get him. In the meanwhile, at Ferrari's.
Oh wait,
he's going for the
he's
inside.
going for the inside. I don't. Yep, no, not happening. Thus, wait, as Fortune Hunter actually got past Flush.
As it goes wide.
Oh my god!
He completely missed his breaking point.
Of course, right when I get out of his view.
Oh man!
I'm mad.
Now Daru is off the floor.
Yep. Now it's up to Darrow, but actually Darrow has 51% wing damage, so never mind. I don't. Oh no, okay, no, that was no frets. My thing didn't update.
Fleischer chasing down Fortune Hunter.
Bowman on the back of no
frets.
But no frets has 51% wing damage, so he's pretty much gonna be out of contention. I think he's in the pit for softs probably, and try to gain as many positions as possible. That's an unfortunate deal for Nofret, who has consistently finished 4th in this tier.
Yeah.
As
we going into the last 4 laps.
Last 4 laps, and I believe this is the final threshold for that safety car to come out. So if there's going to be one, guys, you know, now is the time as No Frets actually stays out. Could that be what causes the safety car? Because he has 50% wing damage. Could he mess up, make a mistake? Kind of hope, not going to lie. That would spice things up for sure. But, yeah, I mean, the gaps are backed up, and Darrow Honestly, can't see Darrow maybe catching up with Flaw and moving forward laps. Maybe though, but Flaw's been doing a pretty good job with defending, and Darrow actually has 6 seconds worth of penalties, so it might not just be worth it overall. And Bowman on the back of no frets. Come on, guys.
Yo, Philiptinos gets a 3-second penalty. Bowman thinking about going down the inside. No, he lifts off and does the wise thing. As Philip, no switch goes wide. Almost grabbed the opportunity there, but decided no. Very dangerous corner going to the hairpin. Oh, and almost goes into the back of that thread. Gotta be very careful with your braking into that corner. So far we only have one DNF. I was hoping for no DNF at all, but yeah, now Mozzie, you can say you were hoping for more DNFs. We have one already.
Would you count Neon Rays as CNF since he's not in here?
Yeah, Bowman doing everything you can possibly can to stay up with no threats.
I mean, he has to make that move eventually. I mean, definitely on the straight with the DRS is probably the best.
Seems like he made a mistake or something. It's fallen off.
Yep, he's losing a bit of time, but he still has that ERS to use, and he's actually on 5 ERS now. He's going to catch right back up to him, try to make that move on
This
this
shows how
next straight.
powerful that DRS is. This is where he needs to try and stay close to no threats to get a good exit out of the next corner. Let's see if he can get it done. Nice and wide, stick to the barrier.
Oh yeah, he's got it for sure.
It's got a pretty good exit. He's definitely going to go for the move towards the inside over here. Now becomes the outside of the next corner. Easily done. Nicely done by Bowen. And now he's after our next guy, which is in the form of Mr. Fleischer.
Fortune Hunter, he's 4 attempts off Darrow. I think he might be able to make a move as Darrow has a little bit of wing damage, and actually both of these drivers have 6 seconds worth of penalties, so he is going to be looking for that move to actually secure that 7th. Oh, and as Darrow hits the wall, that's going to cause more damage there. He loses the end plate.
That Ferrari already had a front left end plate missing, if I can remember. And now he's got both front end plates missing. So that should be pretty straightforward for Fortune Hunter. As they're catching up with, who's that in front? JC? Can't see that. Oh, it's Flaw.
Yeah, Flaw. Flaw is doing an excellent job on those 17 lap old hards, for sure.
Crazy saying, Bowman and Daru, we count on you guys. Let's go.
Oh, and there we go. Darrow makes the mistake, goes a little bit too wide on that turn, and now Fortune Hunter will take on his inside and get the move done.
Straightforward. Nicely done, Mr. Fortune Hunter. Now let's see if he can go off the floor. I think Flaw's running damage, if I can remember.
I can check.
Yeah, front left end plate missing. Yep, he's got a front left end plate missing. So if Fortune Hunter can keep it off the walls and point the nose in the right direction, he should be able to do it. As a Ferrari goes back at him, Dora makes a move back onto Fortune Hunter, and he goes wide. And Fortune Hunter does a cutback.
Yep, and he loses out on that move.
Wow. Nice driving.
Fortune Hunter will not want to be battling Darrow. He wants to get that next position in the Flaw, but I mean, he does have 6 seconds for penalties. I'm going to check how much Flaw has real quick once this thing updates. And
I'll check for you, no problem.
it's showing 3 seconds, so Fortune Hunter getting past Flaw, this might not be worth it. Since him and Darrow are both sitting at 6, which even means that Bowman, who's in only 3 seconds behind, could get past both Fortune Hunter and Darrow. And even Flesherber could, maybe.
Yeah, Fortune Hunter seems like struggling to catch up to Flaw. He did catch him though. I expected him to come closer. It's now 8 tenths. You can get in DRS on the main straight and then get him on the back straight. It should be okay. As we go into the second last lap, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat, let us know who is your final driver of the day pick. What is your thoughts? Please let us know. Chupaka now extending the lead by 9 seconds at the moment. So he's well in the front.
Fortune Hunter almost hitting the back of Flaw. That would have been Very bad for both drivers there. And Fortune Hunter make a move coming up on the straight. He's gonna have DRS, and he is catching to him, but I don't think it's enough to make a move yet as Flaw defends the inside, and yep, it won't be enough for Fortune Hunter. He only has one more lap left to work with that DRS straight now. And then we're actually on the final lap right now.
Ooh, Shaka with a 3-second penalty.
Tupaka leading this race since the start. He literally only lost a position at that initial start in turn 1. So Tupac, honestly, my driver today. I know we haven't seen him much this race. I mean, he's been pretty alone, but he's done an excellent job of keeping up that gap and doing a good job. Grosjean also in contention as well.
And Bowman
in second. Bowman also doing an excellent job, who might find himself gaining another 2 positions due to penalties from drivers in front of him. Bowman has 0 penalties from the look of it, so oh no, he has 3, so we might see maybe just 1 position up. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We're into the final lap here. These guys.
As the pocket goes through the hairpin down the what would you call this? Let's call it the stadium section of Singapore.
Yep, he's in sector 3 now, and let's see what happens.
Yep, as the pocket goes.
Fortune Hunter picks up another penalty that might see Flesh River now gain also a position on him. That's 9 seconds worth of penalties. That's very unfortunate.
Board with Tupaca. This man
someone's off. Someone's off. That is Philo.
Passes him on the last 2 corners, going to the left on last straight. This man qualified P1 with a big surprise. Comes around last corner and takes the win in Singapore in style. What
that is Tupaca. Congratulations to him.
Well done, sir. Great drive by you.
Philo loses out on a position due to, looks like, penalties and spinning. And we're going to see now what happens as everyone else gets past him. Oh, the grid is just changing up. Word up keeps going up and down. That's Sunny, I believe, who gained positions maybe. And let's see, as the rest of them. Crimson now crossing the line. Grosjean picks up that 2nd place. Crimson will pick up 3rd. Legion coming up now. I don't think he'll gain anything. We still have this midfield battle going on. Bowman, this needs to be patient, try not to cause the instant. I don't think we'll see Fortune Hunter do anything.
Wow, what a comeback drive from Legion.
There's still racing going on. I don't know why some people have left already. Neon Rays finishes in 18th, but he wasn't here anyway, so...
Yeah, great stat that Mosin is naming in chat. He says it's the 4th podium in a row for Crimsonium. Nicely done, sir. Good try. But yeah, I think we've seen some...
oh, Bowman is he eye a move? Last minute move. Oh, he taps the back of Taro, looking for that last minute move. He just had to be patient. There you go. Bowman gets the 2 positions. Can Flush River now get past Fortune Hunter? Nope. And that is it. Oh, but no Frets gets past both Fortune Hunter and Flesh. Flesh loses out on that 1 point. It's unfortunate there. And
well, man, we have quite a list for driver of the day. It's first choice, obviously, Tupaca. Then we have likes of Bowman. We have, I would definitely put Flesh River, not Flesh River, sorry, Fortune Hunter on there as well. From what I've seen in the race, he's done quite a good race.
Congratulations to Tupac right there. What an excellent race. I believe that is his 1st win, or maybe even 2nd. And unless I'm on Neons.
Not 100% sure, man, but... yeah, like I said, it's there's a couple of guys that's really on this list for driver of the day in the forms of Tupaca, Grosjean, even Cutie or Flaw, Bowman. There's so many guys that we can pick off, but I think at the end of the day my vote would go for Tupaca, man. He's done a splendid job from qualifying right through the race, flawless race, and won it in style, so
yeah, I agree.
That's my vote, man. I don't know what you want to say about it.
I honestly agree with Tupaca as well, being the driver today. But I mean, still, the other drivers did an excellent job, and you should not be sad about that at all.
All of you guys did a splendid job, man, with only 1 DNF, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
In the form of JC, that is extraordinary. Well done to all the Tier 3 guys and the reserves from Tier 4 that helped us out today.
Yep, so let's walk over to the interview room and see who wants to talk about their race.
Yeah, boy.
So we'll be waiting.
Anybody for interviews, please come, Gentleman's Lounge. Now or forever hold your peace. Let me try and get hold of our driver of the day. Oh, Flo and Tupaka is in here.
Yep. Let's
Will
bring
you go with
in.
Tupaka first?
Yeah.
Your pick.
Hello, Tabaka.
Hello.
What a race, man!
Wow.
Congratulations. You qualified in first, and
finally.
then you finished in first. I mean, that's insane. I believe you only lost position on that initial start when Isalo got in front of you, and then you regained it right away.
Yeah, I had the worst thing in mind when that happened.
Yeah, the first surprise came with qualifying when you put that extraordinary lap time on mediums from nowhere. We did not expect to see you in pole position, and you just did it, man.
Yeah, I
and from
did
there
do
onwards,
my
you
best.
just put the hammer down and kept it flawless right through the race, and you just done a great job.
Yeah, I mean, I've been practicing this track for the past few days. So, yeah,
Shit,
it kind of worked out well.
well done. There was a lot of action going on in the mid pack as well, which you probably wouldn't have known
I mean,
about.
I've heard.
doing
I
all
was
on your own.
listening to the stream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there
Yeah.
was a lot going on behind you, but you had the best seat in the house, staying out of trouble. And yeah, well done, man. Drive of the day
Yeah.
for you today.
Thank you.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't have much to talk about because there wasn't much action with you, but you still
Yeah.
drove really great, man.
Thank you.
Are you going to be ready to do it again in Russia next week?
I mean, I guess we'll have to wait and see, eh?
I want to see a Renault one too. It's very unfortunate what happened to your teammate. I believe he left
Yeah,
mid-race.
he lost connection. He lost connection at first, and then when he joined back, he wasn't able to take control of his car. So he just
Damn.
gave up.
That's unfortunate. Anyway, thank you. We'll move you back. We'll see you next week. Congratulations
See
again.
you then.
All right, we
Oh,
have
got a whole lot of
yeah,
drivers.
a lot
lined
more
up.
drivers now.
Let's get Mozzie and Grimsonium in here.
Yeah. Hey guys, how you guys
Oh.
doing? Pulling you right in.
Hello. Good evening.
Alfa Romeo back in the hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, next week,
Yeah.
Mr. Mossy Gaming will be back in Russia.
I
You
think
excited, man? You looking forward?
he already starts from back on of the race, so we told him just get something like a shovel in front of you and then you can just dig through the entire grid and something.
Okay. Mr. Concernium, did you expect that qualifying session from Tupaka?
Well, I in the last week I really prepared myself for the race because I knew from the career modes and everything that Singapore is going to be the hardest race.
Yeah, track position is very, very important.
And the tires were so a hot topic. I mean, literally. So I knew that I have to prepare myself more than Monaco, but I think it was okay. I didn't got Tupac on my list that he's going even to win a race. But well done to him.
Yeah,
No
my money was
fraud.
on you again tonight, but yeah, Tupaka came from nowhere and just.
Well, yes.
Standing
I didn't expect him, so he was so fast, and at the start I tried to do the best things possible, but there's nothing I can't do. So I think third place is nothing I can complain about. So it's good for us in the championship, for both championships, from me in the drivers' championship and for Alfa Romeo. Oh, how weird call, Alfa Mimini.
After your pit stop, you came out and you put the hammer down and you started pushing. You came up the field nicely. There were some moments here and there. I can't remember. There was so much action going on. Van, can you remember of anything?
No. I know, honestly, a lot of the action we were watching was in the midfield again, like last week, so I can't really recall anything that happened.
Well,
Okay.
I can remember some overtakes, some unexpected overtakes, so something like that. But
I remember
for me it
you came out
was
the pitch, you just put the hammer down and you
Yeah, we did watch
Raced way
that.
up the field. That was nicely done. So we
Oh,
saw that.
thank you, thank you. Oh well, I knew I will be better with the hard tires, so the mediums were just for getting this stuff done for a better start maybe, but the mediums were so much down after a few laps and they were hot in the end, so well I think. So but the mediums, they don't overheat and I could just easily drive with them, so well yes. So I think I have done everything I could do.
For some reason, Ocean Chief says he can't hear me.
Really?
I don't know if I got muted again by accident.
Well, thank
Anyway,
you guys.
but
Yeah.
we're looking forward to see the Team Alpha back next week on Russia, with Mossy Gaming back in the mix. Tier 3 will be back to its old self again, hopefully not not that we used to. But yeah, we're looking forward to getting you guys back on track again. The two of you makes a great team, and there's always some meetings
Even-
going on with Mossy. It's not Tier 3, right?
Yeah.
Even if he is not racing anymore, he can be my race engineer. He's just such a nice race engineer. He told me everything.
All right. Thank you, Chief. I
Yeah.
copy that, and yeah,
Thank you
see
guys.
you guys then in Russia.
All right, we have a lot more drivers.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we're gonna have to like do this
Two or
quick.
three of them at once. Yeah, let's get them in. Yeah.
Let's get Darrow and Flaw. They were pretty close together, I believe.
All right.
Or was it Bowman? I don't know. I don't know.
They were all close, man.
We'll bring in both. Hey guys, we're gonna bring you both in. So, Flaw and Darrow, good job, guys. Flaw, I know you did have some incidents in the later parts of the race. Do you want to like comment on anything about that?
Yeah, well, basically, I felt like I had a stronger pace in the race, so I actually wanted to get past through two cars. One was Flesh River, I think, and the other one was Philoctetes. But it ended up almost costing me the race because I had an incident with Philoctetes. He lost the car, I think, and then I went into the inside of left turn. I
Yeah.
can't remember exactly where he was, and then he just rammed into me, and
Yeah, we saw that.
yeah, thankfully I didn't like lost completely the car, but it just threw all of my race into, well, all of my everything I've tried up until that point. It destroyed it.
Well, you still did a pretty good job finishing at what, 6th place, right?
Yeah, but then I had so much front wing damage from all of that, and I couldn't catch. I think it was Dragon in front of me. I can't remember.
Yeah. Dragon
Anyway,
was
it was,
catching you guys.
Yeah,
Great drive by you and also Daru, man. Good
yeah.
drive today.
Oh, yeah.
Dragon
I
came
was-
behind 4 cars. Sorry, I want to say this. Dragon came. There were like 4 cars in front of Dragon, and he ended up in front of all of those 4 cars. Like he actually passed 4 cars into that incident.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
Almost
For
a
me-
flawless drive from Flo.
Darrow, so how was your debut race in SLR?
Oh, it was really stressful for me. In my head is only one thing. There's don't do anything stupid like the previous year race, like in Spa or in Tier 4. I do something, a few things stupid, like in Spa, my famous move to push Bowman off the track accidentally. But today I think it was really good when I saw a flaw in front and I see that I can catch up to him. I was really trying, but in the end I also lost the front wing. So
Singapore, man.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
saw you lose all those
exactly.
end plates.
But yeah, in general, I'm pretty impressed by your racing today, man. Really well done, and thank you for standing in from Tier 4 today. But yeah, you've definitely made your mark in Tier 3 that we will keep in the back of our minds for future scenes. So yeah, it's a really nice job done by you.
yeah, thank you.
Thank you guys. We're gonna move you back. See you guys next week.
Okay,
So yeah.
yeah, see ya.
Right, let's get the 3 new guys all in here: Sunny, Cooler, and Moment.
All right. Welcome, guys. Oh, okay. Where'd one guy go? There we go. Okay.
Hello.
So,
Hello, guys.
what a race, guys.
First race. Sorry. Go ahead, man.
You guys This was all your debut races for Tier 3, right? I'm correct?
Yeah. I mean, official debut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Official.
It's not reserved.
Any comments? I know Bowman Girl, you guys had a lot of action in that midfield battle going on.
Yeah, until I went into a wall.
Yeah. I'm actually happy because it's my first Tier 3 race that I finished.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, both my reserve were DNFs, but now I finally managed to cross the line.
But you were running at a really good pace tonight. So, and for
Yeah.
Singapore, it's something. It's not easily done. But yeah, it's.
Thanks.
You were right in the mix all the time. And at Gula, man, how bad luck can you be? Gee, what happened to you? Tell us more.
Yeah, so in the first laps we were in a train, me and Bowman, I think, and other guys. And I overtook some people. It was going really nice, and then my PC just gave up on me. I don't know if it's because I was recording or something. It never happened, but yeah, my PC just gave up, and I went into a wall. And yeah, then everybody overtook me.
Well, that's
Oh, that was
unfortunate, man.
unfortunate, man.
Yeah, especially on a track like Singapore, it's already hard enough to overtake. Bowman, are you aware of all the fans in the chat? Of you?
Of course. These are mostly my friends, but I show
Is
great
that
support.
like
I'm
your
super
entire
grateful.
family watching?
It looks like you're bringing the Orange Army every time you race.
It's nice.
Sunny.
No, it's my friends, coworkers, something like that. I tell everyone that I'm racing and they are enjoying it. I think there's no F1 this season and they're all fans of F1, so at least they can cheer for me and watch some battles.
Well, to that Orange Army of Van, sorry, not Van, Bowman, please remember to like and subscribe to our channel to not miss any of his future races. Come back to chat. We love you guys in chat. It's always nice to have people chatting in chat and responding to our questions and action in races. So don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Now we get to Sunny.
Yep. We unfortunately didn't get to watch much of you, Sunny, but what happened in your race? I know you finished in the bottom, unfortunately, around that.
Yeah, so I forgot to put mediums on quali, so I didn't put any reasonably good lap either, so I started in the back. I had a good lap 1, so I picked up a couple of places already, but then as Gurla mentioned, he had issues with the PC, so I was catching him up along with Neon Race, and when Gurla were switching his stuff on the PC, the AI took over and the AI did a double brake check on me and Neon, so we both lost our legs.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I remember now.
And yeah, and it was like race over for both of us, and also I crashed on myself again, and I had to do 20 laps on medium, so I don't know how was the pace, but
that's crazy. 20 laps on medium.
I forgot to check if I was like, how did I stand on pace compared to the other drivers. I was basically praying for safety car in the end and maybe having to switch to softs to pick up, maybe to get into top 10 in some miracle, but it didn't happen for some reason, despite a couple of accidents on track.
Yeah.
So bit unlucky. Yeah, but it happens from time to time. Still had fun. I catched up a couple of the drivers, even with old tires. But once I got close, I think it was to Vardup. Even if I was like in his DRS, there is no way I overtake him with that old tires. So yeah, even if I had some chance to battle him, the tires didn't help.
But yeah, in general, from the three of you guys, that's all three new tonight and made your official debut race in Tier 3. I'm very impressed with what you guys have done. Gula obviously having some bad luck on his corner because he's really got some race pace and some racecraft, but unfortunately he always gets involved in some incidents, not always his fault.
Yeah,
but
I
yeah,
mean,
I'm definitely looking forward into what you guys can offer in Russia. Sorry, Gula, you were saying?
At some point in the race, I think I was ahead of Dragon. So if I hadn't had those incidents, Sonny wouldn't have crashed, wouldn't have lost his front wing, and I would be upper in the table. So yeah, it was unfortunate, and I'm sorry for that.
It happens, no worries.
Man. Don't be sorry. It
None of
happens.
your
It's
fault.
one of the things we're all racing drivers, and we all learn from our mistakes, whether it's yours or not. But yeah, people saying in chat, say, "Come on, Bowman." There you go. There's your support. Anyway, that's it from me, Van.
Yeah.
End this off.
Yep. Thank you guys for watching. You'll be able to catch Tier Prix next week in Russia, and we'll see how these 3 drivers will do. From all of us from SLR, we wish you guys a good night and see you.